It's really one of the probably craziest recruiting stories around. A few years ago, I was working at North Carolina. We had a bye week, and one of my walk-on DBs said, "Coach, do you recruit Atlanta?" I said, "Yes." He says, "Well, if you get a chance, stop by my school. I think they have a player who's a pretty good player." He was describing Kyle. So I had some time. I stopped by the school, and coach signed off on him. Then you see the kid play and move around, and you're like, "Oh my God, how can I keep this from the rest of the world?" In the meantime, the season ended at Carolina. It was a whirlwind. I became, safeties coach here, and he was one of the first people that we reached out to get an offer to. And throughout the recruiting process, it was like the perfect storm. It was a kid who was very level-headed, knew what he wanted. Basically, at Marist, he went to a little Notre Dame, so it was already kind of set up for us. And really, he was a kid who kind of stayed strong throughout the process. Started off as 2 or 3 star, ended up as a 5-star. But the truth of the matter is he never really got affected by the process. He called me about a month before he went public and said that he was, coming to Notre Dame, just to not tell anybody. So that was my biggest challenge, to not tell anybody. And so I had to stay quiet for a month, and true to his word, he released it, and it was a big get for us. Yeah, you have a guy who's 6'3", who can move around like he's 5'10", 5'11", and I think that's the biggest difference with him and other guys is that he's so long. So he can play out there in some one-on-one situations and jump balls and have the ability also to cover a guy in a slot. So it is a unique skill set.